Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Fates Quickies. I know you're happy to see me back. On the last episode I managed to execute what is by far the stupidest mistake I've ever made in this series, almost getting my Corin kill and then still decided to roll with it. Also, we managed to unlock yet another Paralog by the skin of our teeth, and that is Paralog 19, Great Heroism. This is Percy's Paralog. Percy is Arthur's son. In this playthrough, we've decided to marry Arthur to Camilla, and this time he's decided to try an edgy phase and become a red unit for this map. This is a conquest paralog, so you know the drill by now. It's going to be a rout. This map revolves around squads of enemies with pretty good stats, as powerful weaponry, and skills that try to make them play the long game and wear you down before finally killing you. You're supposed to make use of the dragon veins on this map to bait the enemies into your range and then take care of all of them at the same time, but we're going to throw caution to the fucking wolves here and go full sicko mode on this map. Let's talk about Percy for a little bit. Percy is one of the few child units who doesn't start off in his father's base class. This is quite rare, and the only units that are like this in Conquest are Shigure, Midori, Percy, and Forest. Percy is a wyvern, and as a result, he's pretty good. His whole character gimmick is that he's really lucky, and as a result, he always starts off with capped luck. However, I found, in my admittedly limited experience, that Percy can often struggle with not having exceptional stats, especially in speed and strength. Though the Strength plus 2 skill helps him a lot, his base strength is almost always nothing to write home about, and his HP would be bad too if it weren't for his father's inheritance. Likely, Percy's probably going to be one of the few child units we might use, as later on in Conquest, there's a large premium on flying units. Now, before I get started, I must discuss part of my strategy, which you're probably not going to appreciate. Trust me, I'm not that happy with it too. We are going to be using Selena and Beruka to get a ton of kills on this map. Now, you might be wondering how the hell I'm going to manage that, considering these enemies are 5 to 7 levels ahead of them. However, it's going to be pretty hard. Beruka's sort of fine as it stands, but Selena's going to need the defense buff from this here Norian blade to stand a chance. You might be upset at me saying that it's a My Castle drop and it's completely random and can't be controlled. You are correct, but I'm really just using this Norian blade because I'm a bit too stubborn to spend 2,000 gold to grab a promotion item for Selena to turn her into a hero. She'll hit the same plus 3 defense with a hero promotion. Not plus 3, not necessarily the exact same defense. She'll hit the same necessary bulk with the hero promotion, so if you want to go that route, that is also an option. Another option is to tell your supports to just screw off and deploy Camilla, Leo, and Odin. As you notice, there are no magical enemies on this entire map, and as a result, the res on these enemies is pretty low. Mages are going to do really well on this map, and a solid third of the map can be shut down instantly with a Nosferatu user. I'm trying to avoid this strategy because Odin has already reached an S support, and I'd rather work on my other supports to potentially further the Paralog chain. Anyways, let's get started. As you all know, preps are in the description. First thing we're going to want to do is to get Beruka into position. We're going to put Camilla right here, and then we're going to put Beruka to the left of her. Even with as much help on her strength as possible, with a Kaze pair up, she's just not able to hit the amount of strength she needs to one-round these guys. This squad is one of the few squads on the map, it's one of the few squads on the map that's entirely one range, so Beruka can handle them all on enemy phase without getting debuffed. But she needs Rose's Thorns support to deal that extra point of damage. Next, Keaton's going to move to this tile right here. We're going to equip his Beast Stone and turn. Then, Corin is going to move onto this tile. Excuse me. Switch to Felicia. Felicia is going to separate Corin back down. Then, Laslow is going to go over here. We're going to switch to Selena, wait, and then we're going to sing for Selena. We really need to do this because as it stands right now, the Laslow pair-up is giving her 3 speed, and without that 3 speed, ignore the 3 speed and the 6 speed from the inspiring song and that. So she would have 21 speed, which is just barely not enough to double these guys. So we need her to have inspiring song in order to double these guys. She's going to go onto this dragon vein tile right here. We're going to separate Laslow below. As you can see, we're going to be able to kill these guys pretty easily with Beruka because of the Rose's Thorns support. No strength or speed. Strength would be really nice, considering that I wouldn't have to keep her glued to Camilla to have her kill soldiers, but whatever. Yeah, as you can see, the dual strike with Laslow is doing a ton of damage because he has a bow equipped. Now, in all honesty, this is really only going to help her take out the Wyvern, but that Wyvern also had Savage Blow, and if she gets hit with Savage Blow 2 times, she's basically guaranteed to just die, and that's definitely something that we want to avoid as much as possible. Next, of course, these mercs are going to come in, and we've stacked her, obviously, to enough speed to be able to double these guys, so they're not too much of an issue. Selena's going to get a couple of levels. Selena's honestly a pretty solid unit. It's just that deployment really screws her over, because you get a lot of really strong units that can just do an insane amount of work around the time she joins. Alright, Keaton gets his level up. Don't expect much. Yep, that's about what you should be expecting from Keaton. We also stacked him to have enough damage output to kill these guys, but it wasn't nearly anywhere as hard as getting Selena or Beruka to be able to one round those guys, because Keaton deals effective damage. This is usually what player phase 2 looks like. So we have a couple of tricks up our sleeves to deal with this entire situation. First, what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely take Beruka over here, switch to Kaze, have him kill this guy. And while I'm doing that, I realized that I forgot to do the custom animations thing. So for this map, I really just want to show off the combat that Selena, Beruka, and Keaton are going to do, because they're really the units that have received 90% of the stat stack. And Camilla has gotten some too, but she really just needed like a little bit to get to the maximum amount possible. So Camilla is going to go over here. She's going to equip her spotlight. She really just needs any like 8 might tome. Well, not even that. She just needs to be able to hit this much attack with a tome equipped. She needs this tome because we want to be able to kill this guy right here, and he has 1 range and 2 range. And if he hits her, then he's going to hit her with seal defense, and nobody wants that. So we're going to use this Dragon Vein right here that's going to take care of a solid 4 enemies. If you're using the Dragon Veins to deal with a lot of enemies on this map, hitting, like, you definitely don't want to try to proc it if it's, like, 2 or less enemies, unless the enemies are really scary. The ideal amount of enemies is around like, 3 to 4 or so. Okay. Then, Felicia here she is going to pair up with Corn. Corn is going to go right here, and he's going to kill this guy right here. That was the only guy out of these 3 that had a javelin. He also had seal defense, and we don't want to have to worry about that stuff. Next up, Selena is going to move below Laslow. She's going to take his vulnerary, give him this Honse, have him equip the Honse, use the vulnerary. Laslow is going to go right here, and he's going to use fancy footwork. Leo is going to go right here. He's going to equip the horse spirit, and he's going to kill this guy right here. The hand axe guy, that's the only other guy that's in range of Selena and also has a hand axe. So as you can see, these guys are all going to want to go for Camilla because she's the only one in range of them. Most of the wyverns, I believe. Yeah, one of them is going to be able to go for Selena, but yep, it's just a lot of killing. There's going to be a javelin guy left over that won't be able to die, and I believe one of the enemies is not even going to try because they might not deal enough damage or something. Yeah, this guy's going to go for Peri because he thinks that Peri's less of a threat, but then Peri absolutely kills him. Don't really know what they were expecting. As you can see, she's taking a lot of damage here, and she's going to get lunged and attacked by another guy. But at most, these guys don't deal enough damage to kill her, so she'll be fine. Yeah, she's going to dual strike with Leo to kill this guy, which is nice, because killing that guy is just, it's just a huge relief, because the more guys you can kill on this map earlier on, the better it's going to be for you. Okay. Yeah, the enemies are just moving. Okay. This is player face number, let me just see. Turn 3. If you're not using Nosferatu strats, then you're really looking like you'll know that you did a good job on taking care of this Paralog if it's done before turn 8 or something. Player phase 3. Leo is going to just stay right here, keep his horse spirit equipped, and use this Dragon Vein. Now again, I said that the enemies you should try not to use it, but again, these wyverns, their movement is so high that they really do pose a large threat to us. So being able to use this Dragon Vein to like eliminate one of the wyverns, who's also one of the enemies that Selena has a hard time dealing with, it's just a good idea to do so. Yeah, what we're going to do is, we're going to attack this guy with Laslow. Laslow's going to get his defense sealed, but that's not really going to be much of an issue, because after this turn, we're just going to be straight up running away with Laslow and Selena, so they're not going to get into any other combat. As you can see, Felicia here, 13 plus 13, she lives 2 hits, so we're going to switch to Felicia, we're going to actually, we're just going to kill this guy. Yeah, and they're right in the middle of the range that the enemies can't get to. Okay, Peri is just going to move as far up here as she can, switch to Keaton, separate out up over here. Beruka's going to go here, so she's going to switch. She's going to separate Kaze out so that Kaze, and because Kaze has his Hunter's Knife equipped, he's going to be able to bait these guys out. Only one of these guys, and they're going to dual strike on him, but he's going to be able to kill them, which is the important thing. We're going to put Camilla right next to Beruka, just because we're going to want to conglomerate our units around that general area. Yep. Leo just takes care of these guys. I mean, that's just kind of what he does. He's just a solid unit. He's like close to one-hit KOing, which is, let me tell you, that the amount of spirit dust you get in this game is stupid. Like, look at this. He's almost one-hit KOing. If he just had like a, if we didn't pair up Nyx and Odin, and we did like Nyx Leo, or if we were like female corner and we did Felicia Leo because she joins a lot later, he would definitely be just absolutely destroying these guys. Yep. And Felicia proving time and time again that she's a pretty freaking strong combat unit. Now this player phase might make you wish that you use the Dragon Main this turn. Don't worry about it. It's really not that big a deal. We really just need to make sure that we stay out of this Beast Killer guy's range and bait out these two Wyverns. And then after that, we can have Corin go in, kill this Luna Wormslayer guy easily, and then just Leo comes in with the Calamity Gate, and we'll probably they do have javelins, but they don't have steel skills, so it's not that much of an issue. So first things first, Selena and Laslow, they're just gonna run away. Like their job here is done. You really want to count this guy's movement. Calves take 3 movement to get through forests, remember. So this guy's 7 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can reach like right here. So we want to put, we kind of just want to put Leo in range of these guys. So that's the tile where Felicia's on right now. That's actually really annoying because that's exactly the tile that Felicia's on right now. Do we have any vulneraries or something in the convoy? We do have one vulnerary in the convoy. Does Felicia have a shield gauge? How much damage do these guys do to her? Yeah, she'll be fine. We can just move Leo over here. We can heal with Felicia, and because of Live to Serve, she's also going to get healed up. She can live one of these guys, she'll 2-hit KO them, she'll get a shield gauge, and then the other guy's going to pop her shield gauge, and she'll still be fine. This guy's not going to be in range, so there's no chance of us getting absolutely destroyed by Luna. Meanwhile, Kaze is going to go right here. He's going to chip this guy, you know, and then Beruka is going to get this kill. Beruka started this chapter on level 10. She's level 12, almost level 13 right now, so that's pretty good. Hand axe on Camilla right here, and this guy's javelins. We just want to try to really just get as close as is possible. Damn, how many of these guys are beast killers? Holy... Oh, no, it's armor slayers. That's why. Okay, yeah. She does take a lot of effective damage around this point in the map, but at that point, you just have to manage your dual strikes effectively and do, like, proper enemy selection. Felicia level up. What are we going to get? HP, magic, skills, luck. I was hoping she'd get some res, because the more res she gets, the easier Chapter 18 and Chapter 26 are going to get. As you can see, Camilla's just going to do a number on every single one of these guys. Now, there are a lot of enemies open on player face, but this is the advantage to having all of your units separated out. So, Peri's going to be able to get this kill. Oh, actually, here's what we're going to do, actually. We're going to do this kill right here. There we go. Keaton's going to get that kill. Then we can dual strike with Peri to get that kill. Okay, I can do something like this. And this guy can still reach Peri, but, yeah, no, 23 minus 14, he's not killing, so... I think we're fine. Let's see, yeah, because, I mean, like, let's be realistic here. Unless this guy procs Luna, which, if he does, that's, to be fair, like, I just completely got. 9 times 3 is 27, 27 plus 15, 27 plus 15 is 42. His weapon rank bonus is negated by the fact that Peri's, why is Peri using a Kodachi? Okay, so, okay, then, I mean, I think he gets, like, 2 more attack. And then, yeah, then minus 19. Yeah, she's living. It's gonna be kind of close, but she'll live. Might as well turn her animations off to show that she'll live. Yeah, this is not part of the script, by the way. Yeah, like around this point in time, the enemy variance gets so the enemy like turn management like variance gets so absurdly high that it's really hard to like manage. Okay, yeah, Leo's gonna go in here and he's going to kill this guy right here. This guy's a menace. Let's see, how much do these guys even do? 13? She lives 2 damn hits? What is up with this Felicia? She's buff as hell. Corn Parab is broken. So wait, that guy had an island. So, she gets hit once. She kills that guy. 13 plus 3, 16. 16. I can just go into this mountain, actually. Make her defense even better. Here, check this out. No, that is not what I wanted to do. He's going for Camilla? But why? Yeah, 14 damage. 11 damage. It's just that easy, really. Honestly, that might have taken away a lot of the support points that we wanted for Leo and Azura, but that's beside the point. Obviously, I haven't been making great use of Azura on this map, but that's because I'm really just confident with my ability to do stuff with Azura. With my ability to clear this map. Like, Azura is great, but if you know that for a fact that you don't need Azura, then yeah, you're set. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Yeah, I'm gonna trade the hand axe over just to get a safe shot at this guy, because I really don't want to just miss this and have this guy Luna me. Yeah, enemy, they usually don't. They're usually pretty reasonable about putting proc skills on enemies until super late in the game, but this Paralog is definitely an exception. And there we go, 6 turns. Corn and Felicia have MVP. That's kind of not what we want to see. Yep, and Percy and Arthur have a heart-to-heart. Arthur is being the absolutely outstanding upstanding citizen that he is, lets Percy come along, and he's like, I'm really sorry. You know, he's just a really good dude, honestly. Man, I get to use Niles again. Feels weird, doesn't it? Yeah, Selena got 2 levels. Beruka got 3 levels. That seems like a pretty good map conclusion. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. Leave a comment if you want to see anything different later on. Subscribe if you want to see more, and we all know what the bell does by now. Bye.